Hello and welcome to the 4-minute morning for today, the 28th day of February. NEO will start off with, and on the daily time frame, it has had a very beautiful sideways consolidation from mid-January throughout this point. Big support level found at about the 0.01 handle with resistance at this 0.145. Hit there on its first move higher, again, late January. Early February, making a move there as is making a nice move within its 18 average. We look at this further. This looks very strong in the sense that it came up to this peak in August with a very decent sell-off, and since rising back to previous high, it has had a very tight sideways consolidation pattern. So therefore, the next move is going to be big, most likely, whether it's a break of this resistance and testing amazing new highs, but major risk, because if this level of support gives in, there's a decent amount of gap fill, which could very easily lose 50–70% if that happens. So you lose a bunch, you make a bunch. There's your risk and reward. Let's talk about a random code I just noticed at a good Fibonacci point, if this is what you're looking for. The big lows in December, the big highs in, well, here, major support, choppy action where it was decent trading, buying at the 55s and selling at about the 69 handle. That was noticeable early on in January. Now it's back to this point. If it's going to have support, don't be surprised if it comes and tests this previous key Fibonacci level, and if it just keeps going lower, the next support I'd be looking at is around the 250 handle. Red coin is setting up either an amazing move higher or a big failed move, fast move. For after this huge decline and the rally comes up, and decent move, especially after it comes up here on the February the 19th, back down to the highs, major move, and now we see 4 solid red days down, but to the 18 average of highs, which is newly rising. So if this thing, we see the 18 average flatten out and it just starts to decline, there could be a serious red candle down move, even down to possibly the 35 handle. But if this thing gets above this point, I mean, this thing could have some huge gains to the upside. A lot of the cryptos do contain high risk, high reward. THC is moving very close to my buy level, which is around the 1,000 handle. The reason why I bought this, and I did a video on this before, I think this code wants to get really high. Ethereum against Bitcoin, after finding support at a key Fibonacci level, is entangling this resistance test with the 18. So if price action comes down to there, I look at support being less strong. I also look at rally attempts possibly being less strong as well. Obviously, whether it goes down there or not, getting above this 9.0 or the 9.10-ish handle should spark a move to the 103, but breaking down below support, I got next key level in at the number here. Let's move on to Ripple on its daily time frame. The 93.38 level represents a 23.6% correction from major levels. We're talking the breakout lows and these highs in here, and a 38.2% down, although the price wouldn't show it within the log scale. It's incorrect, but that would come down around 5,000 area, and this was a huge support. Tested here, tested here, tested here, looking to break down. So I'm going to be a buyer at this point, and I'm expecting this to continue to have major choppy up and down movements within the Ripple. And finally, VIA, after having great support at the 38.2% down mark, is approaching its 61.8% level at around 21.9. Thank you for tuning in and have yourself a great day. Bye-bye.